Hey guys, mission accomplished on the roof. I put the shims in under the boards and it seemed to really tighten things up. I did do both sides because both boards were knocked over, so there was a lot of dip and strain. So problem fixed now. Hopefully with the shimming those things won't be going anywhere. Next, I gotta go back out and move the tires. But since I had the ladder out there, guys, and the fireplace was on, running with heat, I went beside the exhaust and was running my hand around there, and it was just gently exhausting gas. Not like exhaust gas, not propane or anything. But it's possible when, during my comings and goings with turning the heat on and off, that a critter or something went inside the exhaust pipe and maybe made a nest or died or got stuck. I don't know. I think what I can do is, I've seen these things people have, it's called they have them on Wish, and what they are it's like a scope, it's a thin cable with a light on it and a camera. You can hook it up to a cell phone, I think, or tablet maybe. Tablet for me maybe would be better, depending, because I don't have a cell phone. But I think I'm going to buy one from Wish and investigate if I can, when it's off obviously, and the thing's got a built-in light, so I can kind of feed it through, hopefully through the pipe out there, and see if I have some sort of blockage, and that may be the reason why I'm getting sooting going on. Something's crawled in there, hopefully not. But whatever, but for now I shut the heat off because it is 64.8 and I do not need a coat on now. 61% humidity, got a little warmer outside, 50 Fahrenheit. And I'm just leaving the fans running and everything. And I gotta go back out there anyway, because I gotta move the tires back because they had them stacked out quite far, so it'd be unsafe for me to put my ladder at that angle. It was almost like 45 degrees. I'm like, no. So I had to roll each tire, and so I'm gonna roll them back into place and get that all set up. But at least that problem's fixed. Keep my solar panels nice and happy. They were quite clean up there. High Tech Guy 18 noticed in my video a while back when I went up there checking the solar panels after the first winter, and he noticed some flaking of the paint up there. So I do need to do some more resealing possibly when it's not as windy of a day, and so on and so forth. So I will do that, but I didn't see any areas that were too concerning because that is an aluminum roof. So, it's not going to be too much of an issue. But I'll definitely, seal that up after the fact. But other than that, I got the propane off. Just going to let the fans continue to run to cool things off. I use those two. I always use up scraps of wood that are from projects, so it's always a good idea, even if if it's an oddball thing like those shims were. Hey, I didn't have to go to the store and buy them, so that worked out great. Oh yeah, my living wall has nothing in it right now. I will in 2 weeks or so. I plan on bringing all my spider plants over and filling this bag, and hopefully the freezing temperatures will be over with, and then happy is good. Also, I also bought something from Wish, not too expensive, $7, which is nice. A 12 volt timer switch is coming. My PWMs, I love them, except that they're not very programmable. I found out that I need to leave this load side on 24 hours, because if I set it for 12 hours, it won't come on during the day. It'll come on when there's no solar activity. So 24 hours. So there's no way to control this other than this thing stopping it when the battery voltage is sensed at a low setting. So, and when that happens, it'll click off the load side, and then you have to manually reset it, which I found out. No good for automation. So I'm going to leave the load side on 24 hours, and then I'm going to hook up this 12 volt timer off of whatever load side is, and then I can time things to come on and off, program it, and that's going to be awesome. So if this timer works out really good for me, I'll order more, and then I'll have a bunch of automated 12 volt stuff going on in here. And I think I'm going to definitely need that for the aquaponics setup, because I only want stuff coming on like every 40 minutes, other than the air pump has to be on 24/7, and the heater for the water probably has to stay on 24/7, depending on temperatures. But wintertime, unless I'm here full-time wintertime, the fish aren't gonna make it, guys. So I don't want to buy fish and kill them. It's a little cruel, because you know, it's not the way to do it. So I'll figure it out later on. But once I get the switch, play with it, learn it, program it, blah blah blah, everything's good. So yeah, plans 2 weeks. Hopefully things are warm enough I can bring my plants over here. That'll free up my countertop space. Then I can finally clean up all this mess on the countertop space. And I also need to come back next time to the tiny house and start doing some lumber work to get these that back wall finished, get the solar panel, the MPPT charger up, mounted, get some stuff wired, and then I really can't do much on batteries. Well, not for a while, till I make some more money to recoup after all the stuff I've been spending on, which is basically all my dad's homeopathic natural things he's taking to try and fight that nasty cancer. So we're gonna do that. I'm gonna focus on that, but that's the game plan anyway, guys. So we'll see you guys back in a bit. I gotta go back outside, move some tires and transport tires, big ones.